I spent every dollar I had to build a championship team, but my players averaged 500 years old. Still, I had complete faith in these older guys. I drove them out to the tournament site, but the car ran out of gas. The pump declined my credit card. I did not have any extra cash for gas. Right when I had no idea what to do, I spotted a women's team training nearby. My van was packed with Drew's old championship squad, so I walked up to their coach and made a bet. Whichever team won would take home $200. The coach glanced at my players and agreed right away. Because Drew and his crew could barely even walk, one of them was even sitting in a wheelchair. But I still believed they could win this easy. But once the game started, I realized I overestimated these old guys. The best shooter launched a shot that missed the rim entirely. Meanwhile, the girls kept passing the ball around. They ran circles around these old men. The girls kept driving in for layups and scoring. I got so frustrated I called a timeout. I waved my hands right in front of Lights, but he could not see my gestures at all. Big Fella was even more ridiculous. He just stood there with his eyes closed, meditating. I had no choice but to tell them the truth about this game. But Drew and the others were already too exhausted to move. The other team was just one basket away from winning, so I told them to hang on for one more possession. But when play resumed, the girls blew right past their defense. Then they finished with an easy layup. I could only watch them win the game. I thought I could count on these street ball legends to win gas money. But now not only was the van out of gas, I had also lost my last $200. This made me seriously doubt these veterans' abilities. But things got even worse when we arrived at the tournament. My team only had 4 players on the roster. If Big Fella did not show up, we would forfeit immediately. Right when everyone was about to give up, Big Fella finally walked into the gym, but I never expected his arrival would make things even worse. The ref tossed the ball into the air, but Big Fella just stood there frozen. He even blocked Drew from going for the jump ball. The two of them had been teammates for decades, but now they were grabbing each other like enemies. The opponent took advantage and kept scoring. I had no choice but to call another timeout. I told them whatever beef they had should not affect the rest of the team during the game, but they did not want to hear a word I said. Just when the team I built was about to fall apart, I started leading a chant right away that barely managed to bring everyone back together. Good thing Drew finally started taking it seriously. He used a series of crossovers to beat his defender. Then he drove into the paint and scored. The opponent was about to launch a counterattack, but Drew stole the ball right back. As Drew kept putting up points, the deficit we had was finally erased, but Big Fella still refused to work with him. Instead, he kept bringing up things from the past, because decades ago they both fell for a woman named Jennifer. Big Fella always believed Drew had betrayed him, but Drew refused to admit he did anything wrong. Right when Drew was about to go up for a layup, but Big Fella straight up knocked Drew to the floor.
I married a punk.